Howdy folks, it's Dr. Earlier and welcome back to the final leg of the upper northeast Adriatic countries bush trip. It's been fun, real world weather, have to start the airplane, have to shut down the airplane, use ATC. It's been fantastic, and I assume you've watched the previous video, so let's just get going. Alright, so around the runway, just like, I guess, which is opposite runway we landed on, but we do have to start the airplane ourselves. But first of all, let's check out Croatia, which is nice and smooth today. The other day when we landed here, the server had a very difficult time feeding me information, so it was all just stuttery, and we got just couldn't barely land the thing. It was horrible, but now it's smooth, so maybe the server was having a bad day. It's not perfectly smooth, but it's better. We'll see what happens when we go. I'm pointing at my screen when we get to this area and it loads more stuff. Hopefully it doesn't ruin us. But anyway, road weather's turned on. I don't know if it's real time of day or anything like that. Who knows? But we know how to start this now. So we're going to start this up, talk to ATC, and then we'll read about where we're going. And there's supposed to be glow switches to look at. Well, let's get some lights on because we're on the runway already. And we're going to start up. And here we go. Are we running? I think we're running. Sounds like we're running. We're shaking, so we must be running, huh? That one is going. That one is going. Very good. Alrighty, AV Master. The sun is making this difficult to see. Whoa. And there is the radio. Nice and loud. Okay. It puts us in the water, apparently. So we're headed to... Where are we going? Quebec Sierra Alpha, which is quite a ways away. I think it's 30-some minutes away. Yep. Zigzagging through the mountains. Ooh, we get to go through the mountains and land in the mountains. Okay. We use ATC with heading bug. Instead of staying nice and low, though, we're going to crank up our altitude so we can get over those mountains. Let's go 7,000 feet to start with, and if that's not enough, we can go higher. Unless it says in here what the elevation is. Mountainous. Mountainous. Doesn't say how high. Our landing is in the mountains, but it's a long airport, so it should be easy to see. Okay, let's do 7,000 for now. I have a feeling we're going to have to go higher. Let's just start with that. Flight director, we need to use heading bug. We lost GPS. It says GPS, but that's not to where we're going. I don't think anyway. Nope. I'm pretty sure it's not. So we use heading bug. Vertical speed, don't have to climb too aggressively, less 2,000 feet per minute, turn pitot heat on, and we are good. Alrighty, so we just need to talk to ATC now and conclude this bush trip. Let's turn on tower and depart to the east.
Split ground turtle soup, Tango, Tango, Tango 41 with Yankee request taxi to the active east departure.
Turtle soup, Tango, Tango, Tango 41 taxi to and hold short of runway 23 using taxiway. Contact tower on 118.1 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 23 using taxiway Turtle Soup Tango 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 41.
Alrighty, so we are going to back taxi essentially because we're on 5 and we need to be the other way to get clearance. So I'm just gonna zippity doo dah with this airplane coming right in our face. Hopefully it doesn't come across as a collision, although we haven't flown anywhere yet, so it would just be funny. But oh, there's another airplane waiting. Well, if we can get off the runway, we will, I guess, and go around and use the taxiway. But right now, we have no choice. So we'll see how this goes as we have a head-on with an airplane. Oh boy. Let's see. Oh, yep, we're going to tell them to go around. That's what I thought. Okay. That's not as exciting, but it makes sense. So let's see if this next airplane comes on to the runway or not. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, the other one despawned. It needed a name tag. Alrighty, let's get on this runway and take off, shall we? Alright, we're coming up to the end, so we'll go to the end and stop so that we can actually get the clearance option on our ATC panel here. So let's stop and it should pop up as soon as we stop, and there it is. Alrighty, cool.
Split Tower Turtle Soup Tango 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 41 at runway 2 tree ready for departure east departure.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 for 1 altimeter 29.88 wings 236 at 11. Departure to the east approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 2 tree.
Cleared for takeoff runway 2 tree Turtle Soup Tango 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 41.
Okey-dokey here. Whoops, I'm using my yoke like a steering wheel. I cannot believe that after thousands of hours. Actually, hey, thinking of hours, any minute now I should be getting my achievement for the 500-hour achievement. We all know that I should be over the 1,000-hour achievement, but when they fixed, in air quotes, the logbook, a lot of us lost our hours, so we had to start over. Brakes to stop the wheels, gear coming up, flaps coming up. So that was a huge bummer. So we have to get that achievement when we get it. And I haven't been flying as much in the beginning of the sim, so I haven't had the achievement yet. Alright, 100 degrees we need to be going here as we drift away. 100 degrees would be this way.
Turtle Soup Tango Tango
Yeah.
Tango 41 continue for east departure.
Okie dokie.
Split Tower Turtle Soup Tango 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 41 continue for east
100
departure.
degrees. And engage autopilot. Please turn me to the left. And is autopilot not picking up my heading bug or what? Oh, it didn't engage. There we go. Okie dokie. It wants to turn that way. I don't want to go that way because it could run into the mountains. But you know what? Let's see what happens because that's funny. Not really funny, is it? Nope. Oh, it's doing that thing again now. Dang it. It's doing that thing where it's jittery because it's trying to load scenery. I'm taking over by hand so we can climb more steeply over this mountain that they put us over. That's hilarious it went that way. I did not read about where we're going yet because I want to get going. It's a long leg. We'll read about it as soon as we get established over the water and out of this jitteriness, which is annoying as I'll get out. But somehow we cleared that mountain. Very good. Do not try this at home. Ugh. Okay. Now we can engage autopilot. There we go. Behave yourself. Gear up, flaps up, etc., etc. Alright, let's read about where we're going here as we stare out the window. Head back in the air, setting over the city. You can pause and read about that. I haven't been reading every word because it's been a very wordy bush trip. And my voice would be gone if I read every word. So, pause and read if you want to. Big city, 160,000 people. And then we're going to go northeast over the bay and follow the corridor of the motorway to the city of Dugopile. The city lies at the northern end of a small mountain range. Okie dokie, then after the mountain range, we'll head over a city and follow the roadway, locate the river, over the summits of Mosor, over a deep gorge cut into the massif by the river. There's a town there at a major intersection. And then we're going to, let's not miss the city here, turn north-northeast and follow the motorway towards the Alps, gain visual of a lake, large reservoir, cross over the international border from Croatia to Bosnia. The mountains surrounding the lake is typical topography throughout Bosnia. You can keep reading. So when we get to the reservoir, that's when you'll hear my voice again. So enjoy the sightseeing. I assume most of you watching know how this works. So sightseeing for you, you won't miss anything, but it will be cut down, and I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, I know we're not at the thing yet, the reservoir, but I just have to join you for all this stuff because this is the most gorgeous scenery we have had in a bush trip in a very long time. Just look at this. We were riding along the mountains on that gorge. You could still see the water out over the sea. More mountains, highways. Oh my gosh, can you imagine driving this highway right here? Take like 45 minutes to get through that, but then you get by this mountain the entire time. Oh my word. And there's our reservoir out there, so let's keep making our turn here. Holy cow, I don't know what to say. This is incredible, incredible scenery. I don't know if it's the sun, visibility, or what it is, but it is just something else, I tell you. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. But let's just keep looking here together for a second. And there's a road going to the reservoir. Holy cow. There's something else to see. Look at the haze. Road others turned on, of course. That helps a lot because then you get things like visibility and haze and all that stuff. Must be getting towards the evening. Oh, there's an airport there too, because that would be the sun setting eventually. So, and I don't know if this is real life time or not. I have no idea. I just know it's real world weather. As we approach the reservoir and ignore the radio, which is kind of nice to have in the background, let's read what's after the reservoir. Instead heading to the northeast over the lake, passing over the southern portion of the lake, follow the general course of the motorway to the town of Tomislavgrad. The city traces its roots to the Roman Empire when it was called Dominium. That would be cool to try to spot. It looks like a big triangle. And then we will turn to the north and follow the highway to a town, Mokronoga. That looks really awesome. Hopefully we can spot that. And then after that, sight Lake Ramsko in the northeast, instead of heading for its northern extremity. The lake is a reservoir that was created by the damming of the river in '68. It is renowned for its multiple islands. You know how I feel about islands. Complex shoreline that comprises numerous coves and is lush, surrounding a rolling forested mountains. That looks beautiful. And then after that, we're going to fly along the midline of the lake to find the dam and not hit the mountain on the way. And I guess you'll hear my voice again after the dam when we reach the river. Alright, see you then. Alright, we're over the reservoir now. Let's look at it from outside. And there's the damn dam right there. So we'll fly over it. And they're going to read about it. Can we actually stay in this view with the... We can. Okay, cool. Let's see here. This is that. And the dam, we're going to go along the river. And there you go. We're going to keep following the river. And there's another one. Another dam. 1953. And then we keep going along and find a town. And then there's a lot of stuff to read about this airport. Oh my gosh. Largest city, 500,000 inhabitants, located on the terrain of the river, heavily forested valley, economic culture center of Bosnia. You can pause and read more. I don't want to lose my voice even though we're done. And we land at the airport to bring this bush trip to a close. I'm enjoying this one. It's, I don't know. It's like maybe a little mid-range of my favorite. If you take all my, there are 42 of these we've done now. If you take them all top to bottom, I don't know, it's on the top 15 maybe, I guess, of the 42 that we've done. 42. You can count them for yourself. Oh, there's the river over there. There's the dam. And then the river. And then another dam. And a town right up over here. And that's where we'll land somewhere. So let me find it. And I'll give you some sightseeing along the way. And we'll see each other in a moment. Alright, our airport should be up there in that big old valley somewhere. I don't see it yet. But we will take over and manually fly in a moment. Actually, why don't we now? Why don't we finish this bush trip by manually flying in and start our descent a little bit here. Slowly as we approach. Of course, I came to the left of the mountain so we didn't run into those because we were not high enough to clear them. The scenery was gorgeous all the way around. And look at that. Oh my gosh. I get impressed by hills in my neck of the woods and other places I've been. Can't imagine mountains like that. I have been in the Rockies in Colorado, but there you're in the mountains. So when you look, you don't see like that much around you because you're in them. Does that make sense? I mean, you see some mountains, and of course there's some roads that are scary to drive, but I don't remember it being like this. But I also had 2 Chinese children I was caring for. And you know how it goes when you take your family on vacation. You're not on vacation. You're just taking everything from home, all that stress and everything, and just bringing it somewhere else and adding the stress of being somewhere else. So, I don't know. I'm due for an adult-only trip. Anyway, one announcement I wanted to make while we come in for landing. Whoops, let's get around these mountains. Is after this video ends, you're not going to see me for a couple months, and that is because I'm having open heart surgery. I have a heart defect that has been bothersome, but not threatening my entire life. But now that I'm in my mid-40s, it's catching up to me, and it could cause serious, grave consequences within the next 6 months to a year if I don't get it fixed. So open heart surgery for me, and then recovery time, and then if I'm able to do things like cycle again like I used to, I might be doing cycling late at night and early in the morning instead of flight sim, because I do all these videos really late at night or sometimes really early in the morning on weekends. So I would be cycling during a lot of that time. So even after I've recovered, the videos might be thin because I'll be out doing stuff that I used to do. But if, oh my gosh, we're going to jitter our way home, aren't we? Just loading things, load faster, please. But if my heart just gets fixed and I'm not able to do the cycling and exercise that I used to do, then I'll be back to videos once I'm recovered. So there's airport right there. I see it. So you turn in ATC. Let's see, what is it? Sierra Alpha. Full stop landing, and then I'll keep.
Sarajevo Tower Turtle Soup Tango 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 41 is 5 miles west, 3,700 feet with Alpha to land.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 for 1 Sarajevo Tower. Altimeter tree 0.03 wind 295 at 5. Enter right traffic runway 29er.
Alright, 29er would be 290 degrees, so we have to come from the other side. And oh my gosh, it's not taking my input. Ugh. This is terrible. Again, like I said in the last video, this is not my computer. My frame rates are still high. It's just the sim itself stalling because it's getting all this information from... How am I supposed to land from the other direction? It's getting all this information from the servers, right? Nothing is, I mean, not much is on your computer. But most of this is from the servers, updating things, blah, 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 blah. And it just has a problem sometimes. Now it's smooth. Maybe I loaded everything. See, if it were my computer, then it would never get smooth, right? It would just be jittery all the time. But since it got some information it wanted, now it's smoothed out because it doesn't need new information. Right? Nope, now it's loading the next set. Come on. But anyway, enjoy the beautiful scenery while we try to land this thing. This was never a problem until a couple updates ago. Whoa, gear. Full flap. Too busy looking around. This was never a problem until a few updates ago. I don't know if they changed the way they did things or what, but there never used to be a problem. It's annoying. I know in Flight Sim 2024, they're going to have pretty much everything on the servers, and you don't have anything on client side, really. So we'll have to see how that goes. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm having heart surgery, so there's recovery of a couple months. And then if I'm able to exercise again, I'll be doing a lot of exercise more than sitting around doing Flight Sim. But we'll see. The heart surgery is just to keep me alive. It's not going to solve all my other health issues because I have a, was it Col5A genetic defect, which is like the elasticity and stuff on your bones and tendons, and mine are a little too loose, which is why I'm always in pain. In case you're wondering. So I've got multiple things going on. But heart surgery is the big one. So anyway, are we not clear to land? There we go.
Cleared to land runway 29er, Turtle Soup Tango, Tango Tango 41.
Already full power just to keep them dropping out of the sky here. Turn around aggressively. Wish I had peripheral vision, but I do know where the airport is, so I'm not that worried about it. Oh my gosh. Come on, a little bit more. A little bit more. Where are you? Come on. Oh my gosh, come on. Ooh, it made me miss the Made me miss the runway a little bit here. Oh, I'm getting so nauseous and dizzy. Oh, I'm going to throw up. Oh my gosh. Am I going to make it? Am I literally going to land or puke first? I'm not exaggerating. Normally this stuff doesn't bother me, but holy moly. Here we go. We're just going to let it fly itself down. There, it's getting smoother. Oh my gosh, just fly itself down. Come on. Come on. Accept my input. Input from my yoke. Come on, that's just want my input from my yoke. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright. Let's ride this out. And then we'll have to shut this down for it to count. I forgot about that. Whew, okay. Oh my gosh. So annoying. Yep, I'm going to exit this one. We're going to exit this one. Let me get my light set up now. If I can find the click spot. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, gonna make it. There we go. Jeez.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 for 1 contact ground on 121.9er.
121.9er for Turtle Soup Tango 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 41. Sarajevo ground Turtle Soup Tango 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 41 taxi to parking.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 41 taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Turtle Soup Tango 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 41.
I found him just in time. Okay, I am so nauseous from that. Oh my gosh. Oh, slow down there, airplane. I'm just trolling them, I guess. Oh my gosh. Pick a direction. There we go. And stop. Thank you. Set the parking brake. Come on down. Anyway, so make sure you subscribe so you know when I do get back online and the next videos drop. And, oh, it's not going to let me do my fly around because of that. Anywho, you get the idea. Subscribe so you know when I'm back online. The like button so other people know we exist. It's not the end of me. It's just going to be a couple months off. Maybe not even a couple months. I'm pre-recorded, so I've already had the surgery by the time you watch this, and I'm already recovering. So, I don't know. You'll know by subscribing, so I'll see you next time.